and you're with a man and a woman, so you.
But there's a
and you're
reason.
old.
There's a reason why. There has to be a reason.
But for both of you,
Yeah.
you're a married couple of virgins. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
I mean, the thing is, like, sometimes you can't though, and like if we have a need that's just sitting there,
Right.
it'd be kind of dull. If you have an idea for it, by all means, that's awesome.
I think I can come up with an idea. Is that satisfactory?
Okay? Sure.
Okay.
All right, so write down so you don't die a virgin. I mean, maybe you're born again Christian, so all your sins got washed away, but now you can't get it from either of your spouses, your secret gay husband, or your probably secret old Chinese opium dealer wife.
Now this is a need for both of us, right?
Yeah, but it can mean different things, you know? Like, maybe he wants you to get laid. Maybe he doesn't, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now it's my turn. We got a location, Indian country. We need a need, so let's see. Let me look at needs.
Oh yeah, we're behind on these.
Let's try to
for sure.
spice up these needs a little. So we've got 3s, 4s, and 6s. What is that?
To get
Threes
rich,
or
to
to
get
get rich,
respect, or to get laid.
To get respect or to get laid. All right, we're not going to do to get laid.
All right, we could do location or object.
Well, we've already got a location and object, so it's better to have 2 needs
Got it.
than usually. To get rich through robbing a stagecoach. Actually, yeah. To get away with murder would be pretty funny. And remember, the last die is wild, so pretty much we can fill in anything.
Cool.
From an honest woman ruined, with the reinvention of yourself, with a magnificent swindle. I'm gonna say to get away. Oh nope, there aren't any 5s. Damn. Okay. I guess I'll say. Shoot. What do you guys think?
It's to get rich, to get respect, or again to get laid.
Okay, so.
Respect.
It should be
I mean,
respect.
But
You want
I'm already an
respect.
elected official. Like,
And you want more respect.
I feel like I want to do to get rich. To
That makes more
stir
sense
things up.
because you're
Okay.
a criminal as
Yeah,
well.
I'm a criminal. Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
So, need.
Get rich.
All right. So now it's your turn.
So I'm going to try to fill in your location. Indian country.
There's one I really want.
So you
for
got
the
4
location.
and 6 left.
Are only
So-
2 options. So it will either be a prospector's hut or the Presbyterian mission at Broken Arrow.
Which one did you really want?
I want the prospector's hut.
Oh, well then
Oh,
let's
well,
do
then
it.
there you go.
No question. Prospector's hut.
Why are we in a prospector's
Objects
All
for
right.
us.
Yeah,
Variables?
you can fill in this object valuable or our need to get rich. And right now you've got a 4 and a 6.
Ooh, the need
So-
to get rich is pretty good. What do we
What's the objects too?
We can get a
under
cage.
valuables.
A cage of Naporosapus insignias,
Which means woodland jumping mice.
or the
Or-
cash
oh,
box from
cash
the
box.
Bradford Hotel
Cash box.
brothel.
Has
Gotta
to
do
be.
it.
Yeah, that's great.
Cash box.
Okay, right. Cash box from the Bradford Hotel brothel on there. So then, Ben, what's up to you is to fill in our get rich, and this can be any number. So on needs, to get rich, we can do through robbing a stagecoach, through robbing a business, through fraud and trickery, through buying of various officials, through violence, or through a misplaced truck full of bullion.
Violence.
I think you try to get rich through violence.
Okay, I had a feeling.
Sweet.
Violence.
Do you not like that?
No, I love it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. All right, so
The stage
before
is set.
the stage is sort of
This
set.
reminds me of the Hateful Eight.
So the stage is kind of set. What we need now are to sort of at least kind of tack down who we are. It doesn't have to be exactly specific, but we need general broad strokes, and we can figure it out as it goes.
Madam O is my character's name.
Okay, write that on this card, both sides, so that everyone can see it. Can you hand me those dice, please? I'm putting them in halves so that when half of these dice are gone, then we know that it's time to do the tilt. You can give people black dice or white dice, depending on how you think their scene is going.
My name is Jessup.
Jessup what?
Jessup Woodhall.
Can I get
That
a
is
name
such a
check?
good last name. Woodhall.
Jessup Woodhall.
My name is Dusty Barnes.
Dusty
I love it.
Dusty
I love it.
Barnes.
Okay,
Probably
so
use that pen.
Ben and I are both elected officials, right? Yes.
Question. A sheriff is an elected official.
Yes.
Can I be a sheriff?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Dusty Barnes is absolutely a sheriff.
Is absolutely the sheriff, and I can be. Should I be a judge or what do you think? Let's see.
I think mayor would be good too.
Okay, I'll be Mayor Harlan T.
Jessup.
I had to make sure Madam O wasn't something, and it is like a Korean movie.
Lady Vengeance.
But in this case, the O stands for opium.
Madam
Sure,
Open.
fair enough. My
crime
name is
boss.
Mayor Harlan T. Whitaker,
Harlan
T.
Whitaker.
and I am no one to be trifled with, because I am also an addict of opium. Who is trying to get rich with the opium dealer for money.
Through violence.
Okay, all right. So now what we do, this is Act 1. Oh wait, who are you exactly?
I don't know. Dude.
Jessup
I
Woodhill?
don't even know.
You're a gay cowboy married to the sheriff secretly.
Do I know that she's also married to him? Because
Probably not, 'cause
we
that
have a
could
cash box from the hotel together.
Right, right.
I think we do.
We
This
do.
is so weird.
I kind of
we
think
do.
I kind of think we're playing them a little bit.
Okay.
Ah.
He's the sheriff.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Dusty
Okay.
Barnes is getting played.
Yeah.
Dusty Barnes is getting played. Okay.
Steve Barnes.
Okay. We're on track. Okay.
Harlan T. Whitaker.
I love that name.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. All right. So now it's my turn. I'll go first because I know what's going on.
Good.
All right,
you do
so
that.
I'm going to choose in Act 1 and Act 2 when you're doing scenes, you can choose whether you're going to establish a scene or resolve a scene. If you establish, I told you this before, I'm just rehashing. If you establish, you decide where you are, what's going on. If you resolve, everyone else decides, and then they give you a die at the end based on if they think you did a good job or not, or if it comes out well for your
Okay.
character.
Can we interact with anyone other than
Yes.
us?
Yes. So, like, if I've set my scene at the brothel, you could play a hooker, and you could play the madam, and you could play Madam O, whatever. It doesn't matter. You
Great.
can do whatever you want.
Okay.
So you're from the deep south.
I'm from the deep south. It's gonna drift all over the place. It's just gonna. I'm just gonna do a voice and we'll see what happens. Anyway. Yeah. So like, if I'm gonna establish my scene because I know what's going on, so it's probably gonna be easier to do that. And I've got a cool idea for a scene. But important things about scenes is go for broke. You can have scenes that end up just being kind of like color scenes where it's like, oh my guy's this, blah blah blah. But it's crazy if shit gets nuts. Okay. So let's say that Harlan, it's the middle of the night, right? Harlan is meeting at this old hut,
The prospector.
the prospector's hut, which he found out about. Prospector's dead, long dead. Found out about this hut from the sheriff, who had a drug bust out at this hut a while ago. And from that meeting, through various wily ways, Mayor Harlan met Madam O. And Madam O maybe has Harlan a little bit under thumb because of her supply of opium that he regularly enjoys. So tonight, Madam O and Mayor Harlan T. Whitaker are meeting at the prospector's hut to discuss a plan to get rich through violence. It doesn't have to be that specific, but whatever. And then perhaps we're not the only people that know about this prospector's hut, so maybe.
I did the drug bust.
Yeah,
there.
so who knows
Right.
who will turn up
Right.
in the course of this scene. Okay, So now we will act out the scene as our characters. You can narrate things that you do, like I go to the table and pick up the whatever.
You're at
but
the
you're
hut.
mostly at the hut, and it's midnight, and we're speaking as ourselves. So I'm currently alone with Madame O, and I knock at the door of the hut.
Come in.
Madame O, is that you?
Yes, come in.
Hey, how's it going? How you feeling?
How much do you need?
Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get back out for at least a week. Well, maybe if I shift things around, I can come tomorrow. But better give me a lot. Better give me a couple days worth at least.
Okay.
But here's the problem. I'm a little short on funds right now, Madame O. The missus.
This is unacceptable.
Madame O, I was afraid. I know you wouldn't be too pleased by this. The missus needed a new dress for the ball coming up on Friday, and I had to get it for her. You know how it is, Madame O.
Hold on. There's a ball on Friday?
There is, yes.
My husband did not invite me.
You have a husband?
Yes?
Who's your husband?
You may be very familiar with him. His name is Dusty Barnes.
The sheriff?
True? Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you think he's ashamed of me?
I have no idea. This is quite a shock to me, Madame O. I had no idea that my trusted sheriff. I mean, I don't want to sound untoward, but you are an opium seller of the Chinese persuasion. And that is not. I'm just very surprised, Madame O, to hear this. Forgive me, please, for being shocked.
What do you think would happen if everyone at this ball died?
My God, Madame O. Well, it'd be most of the town. It'd be the whole town.
Burned alive.
Burned alive, you say?
Yes.
Well, they are in the wood church.
Who would be in control then?
Well, I suppose me as the mayor.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you your opium for free tonight.
You will.
Just think about what I told you.
So at some point, you can end the scene by just giving us a die. It
Okay.
seems like it's going my way.
It went
right
well.
now. Okay, so now we use this informed by the decision. So
Yeah.
like you could at any time during the scene, and we'll try to keep them like 5 minutes and then it'll time out. Informed by the scene, I'll end the scene. Well, all right. I suppose you want to burn the whole town alive. There's got to be something else we can do. There's got to be maybe we just hit a few choice people. And maybe some of the rich people. Maybe Jessup Woodhall. He's got a very profitable business. He's got a lot of money.
You want me to murder my husband?
What?
Oh no, Jessup is...
I thought she was married to Dusty Barnes.
You know what, Jessup? Murdering Jessup would do me good. Yes. Murder him first.
Okay,
And
first.
then burn the rest alive.
Oh my God, we can talk about this later, Madame O. Can I get my opium, please?
Yes, here you are.
Ah, thank you. All right, that's the end
Think
of the
about
scene.
what I told you.
Okay,
So-
that's the end of the scene.
What does that dice give you?
So right now, because it's Act 1, this is a white die, which means generally a good, positive outcome, right? What you want is, for calculating the tilt and the aftermath, you will roll all your dice, right? So if I got a 3 in white, and I rolled some black dice, and I got a 5, you subtract the 3 from the 5, so I'd have 2 black, okay?
And something bad's gonna happen.
Well, if it's the aftermath, yeah, a low number is bad, white
Yeah.
or black in the aftermath.
Gotcha.
So you'll have more dice, so your number's less likely to be bad. But if you have like 4 white dice and 4 black dice, you're pretty screwed. If you've got a bunch of black dice or a bunch of white dice in the aftermath, you'll have a more positive probably outcome.
So if things are going bad, commit to it.
If things are going bad, go for it.
Yeah, cool.
But like black at the end and white at the end doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. Black is more like a physical outcome, and white is more of a mental outcome. But don't really think about that right now.
Okay.
For the tilt, the person with the highest white number and the highest black number, they get to pick the tilt. It's a category and a subcategory like everything else.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So that was our first scene. And now the play passes to the left. So Madam O gets to either establish a scene or resolve a scene. Oh, wait, sorry. First, I give this die to someone, and I'm going to give it to Kyle because Madam O did such a great job in that scene.
So, could you guys write your names on the back of these? So
Yeah,
I can,
that'd be
see
helpful.
them? Jessup.
So
and
Jessup
Dusty-
Woodhall is
Dusty
now
Barnes.
wealthy.
Yeah.
And I love that we're planning to murder you to steal your money.
To get that cash box. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that makes perfect sense.
Right.
Because maybe
Yeah,
you
like
know
cash
that he robbed the cash box or something.
We robbed it together, yeah.
Ah.
Or-
Nice. Oh, beautiful. No, that's great.
I'm a
Because
shop
you're
owner.
gonna betray him.
Right.
Can I be the proprietor of a saloon?
Yeah, you could be the proprietor of the hotel brothel of the
Yeah.
Hotel Bartlett or whatever it's called.
So, can I initiate a scene that I'm not even in? That Madame O is not in?
When it's your turn, the scene is supposed to focus on your character.
Got it.
It's
And then what do you mean?
supposed
What do you mean by resolve a scene?
So when they picked the outcome,
Yeah.
that was resolving the scene. You can
okay.
choose to establish the scene,
Mhm.
or say, you guys come up with a scene for my character, and I'll figure out how it ends, if it goes well or poorly for my character.
Got it.
You
got it,
generally do that in Act 2
Sure.
when you're trying to like go for a certain number of dice, but you can do it whenever.
All right.
But just know that when people choose to resolve scenes, when you establish a scene for someone, try to make it challenging for their character and like try to force them to do something like impossible that they don't want to do, like a choice.
All right, so I want to be in a hotel room, in the hotel brothel. I'm in a hotel room with Dusty Barnes.
Okay. Your secret husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sitting on the bed.
Okay. And you don't have to say it aloud, but if you have a goal in mind, something, an objective for your character, that's helpful so that you can determine what you're trying to do.
Madame O's objective.
You don't have to say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dusty, I have a question for you.
What do you want, woman?
If there was ever a ball, do you think you would invite me as your date?
Girl, you know I don't dance.
Balls aren't about the dancing, it's about being seen, Dusty.
I'm seeing you right now.
No, I mean in public, as a couple.
I don't know what you want, woman. How do you want me to help you?
I heard there's a ball, and I know you're going, and I want you to invite me.
Honey. Look, you know I gotta patrol these streets, all right?
Yes.
I have to work late into the night. I ain't got no time for no goddamn ball, all right? I love you, but I gotta protect the town. I swore an oath to these people.
So you're clearly lying, though, because you're going to be there. Which I love.
May I go to the ball? May I be there?
You gonna go with another man?
No, I would just go to the ball so people in this town might meet me.
Well, maybe if you didn't run off to God knows where in the middle of the damn day, people could meet you. What is it that you're doing anyway?
I'm selling my treats.
Well, you always were a good cook. I'll give you that.
All right, so I'm going to say, yeah. Okay, so resolve based on a negative outcome for your character.
I'm going to bed, Dusty. Is there anything more you needed to say to me?
Would you mind heating up those leftovers for me? I haven't had dinner yet.
Good night. Madame O shuts the light off.
Okay, so now it's Act 1, so give your die to whoever you want.
I'm giving it to the cruel heart of Dusty Barnes.
Yeah. Cool. Just put it on the other side so people can see how many dice we kind of
sure.
accumulate. All right, that was wonderful. Now it is Jessup's turn.
Okay.
So you can either establish or resolve a scene that's focused on Jessup Woodhall. It can be with any of us. It doesn't have to be.
I am going to be in a brothel room secretly with Dusty Barnes.
Oh yeah, another important thing I forgot to mention is the scenes do not have to be like they don't have to flow one to the next, like in order of time
Sure.
chronologically.
All right,
like
you can do.
this can be like the next day or like earlier that day or whatever. Just go crazy. Yeah.